gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
You're always going to have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do, you know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do, you know. So, you know, that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach, you're going to come against obstacles, and you have to combat those obstacles in order to move forward. It's almost like you're playing a video game, you know what I mean? And then the prize is your sanity. Word.
And a shot from high above the Staples Center here in downtown Los Angeles, California. On the road and hungry for a win against a Western Conference rival, the Golden State Warriors are ready for this thing to get started. Welcome to Los Angeles, home court advantage for the Lakers. We are live at the Staples Center. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Curry in at point. And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though. And I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about it. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors and Steve's Warriors.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Curry against Russell. Curry gets the bucket.
What marksman! Their backcourt has set the tone for their whole squad.
On defense, Golden State. It's a 5-point game. Russell passes to Kobe. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Clarkson, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, way to play and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough West.
This is last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly. Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
On defense, Golden State. Kobe kicks to Hibbert. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Warriors have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far.
And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014, improved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
Outside Curry. Nobody near Barnes. Another 3 for Golden State.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. Their win total being the highest ever, but also of note, it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons. They seem to truly have arrived as a top-notch franchise in this current state of the NBA.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Feeds it to Green. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Down low. Here's Russell. Can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Curry kicks to Thompson. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, a moment ago, Steve Kerr and I were able to chat. Obviously, he has a lot on his plate when it comes to defending against Kobe Bryant. I asked him what he might do, and he said not much. He's one of the league's all-time best scorers, and no matter what you seem to do, he finds ways to get on the scoreboard. Kobe might be seeing a lot of double teams here tonight, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Brandon Bass is checked in for the Lakers. Williams comes in for Jordan Clarkson. Golden State also making some changes. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Now here's Bass after the miss from Andre Iguodala.
And guys, Andre Iguodala entered this league as an athlete with raw skills. And bit by bit, though, in that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years than he has been the last 5.
And the Warriors making a change here. Azili's checked in.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Lakers trail by 6. Williams passes to Huertas. And that one's good. And we were talking about Iguodala's free throw shooting. It really is a miracle. He's become so efficient, Clark, in every other area of his game. But last year, in his 11th season, he shot the second worst percentage of his career.
Sometimes, Kevin, it's simply a matter of confidence. You miss a few and it gets into your head, and before you know it, the harder you're trying, the worse it gets.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
When you think about Shaun Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken Clark 4th back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, and his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. Kobe, no luck.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. And getting back to Livingston, he's had comeback after comeback. I mean, each time he'd start to flash those unbelievable movement skills, he'd get injured again. It's a shame because he was on the path to becoming one of the game's great young point guards.
The Lakers making a switch here. Randall's checked in, and in rush, he's checked in for the Warriors. Ian Clark comes in for Leandro Barbosa.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And for Livingston, last season with the Warriors was a dream. He got to back up Steph, so he got to play against second stringers, and we got to see flashes of his dominant traits again. What a happy ending for him.
And how about Shaun Livingston? Just a terrific comeback story. Of course, he suffered that famous knee injury, one of the worst I've ever seen, and he has willed himself back to become a valuable player in this league.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Man, they are just living at the line.
Yeah, doing an outstanding job of attacking offensively and forcing the issue.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Bryant. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Livingston kicks to Iguodala. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul of the game. In the bonus, we'll go to the free throw line.
Oh, no. Not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Yeah, not only the trips to the line are a concern, but the foul trouble also. You've got to play defense with your feet and do so without fouling.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
No one near Iguodala as he lets it go. Gets an open look and hits. Iguodala's got 5 now. Here's Huertas. Got it off in time, but it's... And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor.